Hello YouTube, Shani here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my bullet journal November plan with me and I'm so happy that I'm able to upload this one a little bit earlier than usual. As always, I'm starting off with a flip through of how my October bullet journal is turning out so far. I only have almost a week left in this month, so most of them are pretty much complete. October has been a very busy month with Inktober and my application deadlines and everything. So I did use my bullet journal a lot and it did really calm me down through this hectic time. Not only do I use it to organize my tasks and projects, it also serves as like a hobby that I have aside from drawing. My monthly spreads, as always, are just simple doodles and lines and writing, and my weeklies are full of stickers and just playing with crafting a little bit for a very nice change of pace. If you want to see my spreads more in detail and see where the stickers I use are from, I will have my bullet journal / planner Instagram down below. It is at Shani Journals. Now it's time for us to set up the November spreads. Going with my 2018 birth flower theme, the birth flower of November is chrysanthemum. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I looked it up, but I'm not exactly sure. It's a pretty scientific-y word. November actually is my birth month. My birthday is in early November and I'm looking forward to it. Chrysanthemum is one of the most complicated flowers that I've drawn so far this year. It has a lot of petals, it looks very structurally complicated, and took me a long time to do this cover page with only 2 flowers. So to not make me spend a million years on the entire setup, I think I only drew these flowers in my cover page and the rest of the monthly spreads are more or less of a birthday theme. Chrysanthemum is a flower of many colors like many other flowers, or basically all the flowers out there, but I chose to go with red because red is my favorite color to wear and to use. It's a very bold color and I do feel like it's kind of fallish, even though I'm kind of tempted to go with a more of a frosty color for the coolness that's gonna come with winter that's upcoming. But I feel like I did use purples and blues in the 2 months before, so I decided to go with red. So the accent color for November is a Tombow dual brush pen in 847. Incorporating that color in my cover spread, I colored in the undersides of the petals to create more dimension, and I really like how that turned out. At first I was kind of worried because the color is pretty dark and using it to shade would make the whole thing stand out too much, I feel like, but it actually makes it look really 3-dimensional and I really like the depth it created. These chrysanthemum I drew based off, basically copied from a Pinterest reference I found after searching of chrysanthemum tattoos. Those are easy ink drawings that you can reference out. It's a lot easier than drawing directly from an actual photo. The symbolism for these flowers is friendship. Actually, it has a lot of symbolism, but I decided to go with friendship, and the quote I found for this month is, "It's not what we have in life, but who we have in our life that matters." A reminder for me to create more connections with my family and my friends and to just make good friends. I can be hiding under my shell a lot, many times, most of the times actually, and I want to break out of that shell and create more connections and value the human connections you have in life. For this quote, I didn't go with the usual brush calligraphy lettering I do, but to go with a very simple font because I just wanted to have a change of pace. Now for the monthly overview / mood tracker I have for each month, I've been using this layout for I think this is the 3rd month now, and I really like how that works. I really like being able to see my mood along with my major tasks and schedule each day, and it also makes me remember to fill out my mood tracker a lot more. The big calendar I have is, I think each day is about 6 by 6 dot grid, with the top header being 1 grid for the space that I'm gonna color in for my mood. To incorporate my birthday theme, I added some tassels that I see a lot of people have in their parties at the bottom of the calendar, and I use a birthday cake along with birthday candles marking that it is November. I did color in a huge chunk of the cake with the accent color, but I really regret it. I should have just left it blank. The color is way too dark and way too bold and stands out way too much. And the lines I use are really thin, so there's nothing else in the page to counteract with this, so I added more red later on as drop shadow of the weekly titles, and I colored in a little bit more of the cake, but I feel like it might have looked a lot better if I just left it as a line drawing, but I hope it will be better when I colored in all my moods. Next is my social media planning and tracker page. It's like my second monthly calendar. It's a weekly calendar that some people use in their monthly layout, but I'm using it to plan out my videos and my Instagram posts. Of course, I don't plan out all my Instagram posts, but I do want to have some time-sensitive ones on there just to tell myself that I need to get it done by this day. And I hope this turned out well, because this is the first time I use it. Next to this fairly new page, I have my same old habit tracker page. Somewhat tying back to the chrysanthemum theme, I added some chrysanthemum-like petals around the habit tracker title. As always, I have 9 habits to track, 1 less than last time because I am not on a no spend this month, so I'm tracking drawing every day. I'm gonna try to write more because, as you can see from the flip through of last month, I did not do that a lot. I want to track my posting time, reading time, cleaning, working out, eating healthy, up by 8 a.m, and having facial masks once in a while. To do the mini calendars in this tracker, I use my Ink by Jen stamp kit, and I chose the monthly layout that fits this month. Although it has a 31st in the stamp and there's no 31st this month, I still use it. I will just ignore it, and I'm too lazy to white it out or cover it or whatever. And I feel like I'm getting a lot better at stamping because I feel like this time the number turned out a lot more cleaner than any of the previous times I did. And it really did save time, so if you do these little calendars a lot, I really recommend these stamps, and I will link them down below. To fill up the empty space I have at the bottom, I did a little birthday table layout kind of thing with a cake in the middle, some lollipop cake drop, and some macarons with a few balloons on the side, because you can't have a birthday party without balloons. Speaking of balloons, I have a lot of those in my master to-do list this month. I really like how my master to-do list helped me last month. It really helped in organizing my projects and keeping myself on track with how much I have left to do in each project and tasks and homeworks and everything else. So leaving a lot of space to write down all my to-dos, I added some decorative balloons with tassel on the side to tie back to the birthday theme. Even though I don't have as much big project size as I do in October, November is still busy with small stuff. So I'm really excited to see how this would work with my small to-dos. Next is my same old spending log, but I added a online order tracker this time because it's gonna be my birthday. I'm gonna do a lot of shopping probably online, and it's also the month where Black Friday is. So I assume that it will come in handy, and I do feel like I forget a lot of my online orders after like 2 weeks because I do order from a lot of independent handmade sticker boutiques and independent artists. I order their art books and prints and stuff, and those take a long time because a lot of them are made to order. So after a while I forget I even order it, so I don't want to get anything to get lost, and if something don't come I don't want to like not even remember that I bought it. So I think this will come in really handy. I just have a section for order description, writing down where I order from and what it is, and I will tick it off when I get a shipping notification, and I will tick it off when it's delivered. At first I thought about having 2 pages for my spending log, but even though it's holiday season and sale season, I still want to keep my purchases under control, so I don't want to give myself too much space. For the decoration, I have a lot of gift boxes. I drew many different kind of presents because I mean it's my birthday and it's really close to Christmas. It's not actually close, there's like 2 more months, but it's close enough. That will be all of my monthly layouts. I don't have a weekly setup this time because, as you can see, I mostly do a very scrapbooky sticker stuffs in my weekly, and if you want to see my weeklies you can go check out my Instagram, and I typically just do my usual column layouts. As you can see, I change it up sometimes, but I don't have anything creative this time, and I sort of got tired. I was filming this like really late at night and my hand hurt, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave out the weekly spread this time and set it up when I need to use it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have my final flip through. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.